Suraya bounces in front of Dayang, fists up like a hyperactive sparrow wanting to box a thunderstorm. Suraya.
Master! Teach me the coolest technique you know!
Dayang does not sigh, but her eyelid does twitch, the universal sign of I am mentally preparing for chaos. Dayang.
Illyrian flows in two great currents, Arindel. One is ruin force, the art of shaping Illyrian to strike, break, and destroy. The other is life weave, using your light to restore, mend, and strengthen.
Suraya nods, not because she understands, but because she likes the sound of the words. Lesson 1, Ruin Force Punch. Dayang shows her the stance. Grounded. Relaxed. A single pulse of Illyrian through the arm. She demonstrates on a training boulder. The boulder evaporates. No cracks. No dust. Just gone. Suraya.
Can I try?
Dayang internally.
No.
Dayang externally.
Yes. Carefully.
Suraya copies the motion. Her punch does not evaporate the boulder. It simply launches the boulder with the size of a frigging carriage into high orbit. Suraya.
Oh, that felt nice!
Dayang, eyelid twitching, mentally updates several safety protocols. Lesson 2, Life Weave Healing. This one goes better. Dayang guides Suraya's hands. Soft Illyrian, warm Illyrian, as gentle as morning sunlight. Suraya heals a bruised leaf. She heals an insect's bent wing. She even fixes Mak Timah's kettle dent from 20 years ago. Suraya is glowing with pride, literally and metaphorically. Dayang, softly.
Good. Remember, power meant for others must be held with care.
Suraya.
Yes, Master! I will be the most careful healer ever!
This is a lie. Dayang senses it but lets it pass. The birth of the Abomination. That night, Suraya sits alone outside the cottage. Thinking, which is dangerous. She tries combining the two lessons. A little ruin force, a little life weave. Then, pow! Her fist detonates with a burst of warm Illyrian. And her hand feels like it just punched a thunderstorm wearing a pillow. Suraya.
Oh, this is perfect!
She runs to Dayang at 3 a.m. Suraya.
Master, wake up! I invented a new move!
Dayang, awakened violently from sleep, stares at her like a war general considering retirement. Suraya proudly demonstrates on a training dummy. She punches it. The dummy remains perfectly intact, but its soul looks like it just paid taxes. Dayang, half asleep.
Explain.
Suraya, beaming.
It delivers all the pain, but no injury. So nobody gets hurt, but they suffer. I call it the punch of love.
Dayang closes her eyes for a long, pained moment.
Arindel. That is not love. That is a humanitarian war crime.
Suraya.
But it's safe.
Mak Timah, eyes still closed, wakes up because of all the commotion. Mak Timah.
Dayang, just let the child keep the move. It will be useful one day, especially when annoying relatives visit.
She went to the kitchen brewing some tea. Suraya pumps her fist triumphantly. After witnessing the full horror of the punch of love, Dayang stands there. Silent. Still. Processing. Even the wind stops out of respect. Finally, she speaks. But it's not the calm, stoic, frighteningly composed Dayang Merithiel. It is a woman whose internal spirit has packed its bags, filed for leave and left her to deal with this child alone. Dayang, voice cracking.
Arindel. Why? Why would you create something so abominably confusing? Why would you make a technique that causes pain but heals injury? At the same time, why would you invent a move that makes absolutely no moral, logical, tactical, or spiritual sense in any realm known to us?
Why, Arindel?
Why do you invent something so...
She stops because her vocabulary has abandoned her. Suraya blinks innocently, tilting her head. Suraya?
Because when I punched that stone earlier, my hand hurt a little. Just a teeny tiny bit.
Dayang stares. Suraya continues proudly.
So I wanted to make a punch. That doesn't hurt me. and doesn't hurt others, but still works.
Dayang's soul visibly leaves her body, returns, sits down, rubs its temples. Dayang whispering to herself.
She created a humanitarian torture technique. Because she scraped her knuckles.
Mak Timah sips tea, nodding. Mak Timah.
That's called innovation, Dayang.
Dayang.
That's called doom. Mak Timah.
Suraya beams. The Suraya Experiment Chronicles. These experiments went on for several years and still persist. Flashback testimonies of the Umbral Blades who faced the Orindal child. Venue. The High Seer's office. A dozen Umbral Blades sit cross-legged on the floor. These are not recruits, not common guards. These are the shadows of legends, warriors, whose names mothers whisper to scare demons into behaving. But right now, they look like 12 traumatized cats. The High Seer opens her notebook. High Seer.
Who would like to begin?
No one speaks. The captain clears his throat. Captain.
High Seer, we request anonymity in historical records.
High Seer.
Noted.
Proceed.
Testimony number 1. The prideful scout. Umbral Scout No. 4 steps forward. He bows deeply, trembling. Scout No. 4.
Seer, on the first day, I was proud. We all were. Guarding the legendary Alarian heir was an honor.
Others nod somberly. Scout No. 4 continues.
I deployed my finest stealth arts, triple shadow layer, aura suppression, long-distance camouflage.
He pauses, throat tightens. Scout No. 4.
I was 4 miles away, Seer.
High Seer.
4?
Scout No. 4.
4. Hidden in a fox burrow, I carved into the ground. No sound, no warmth, not even a heartbeat.
High Seer.
Impressive.
Scout No. 4, shouting suddenly.
She found me.
Everyone nods in traumatic solidarity. Scout No. 4.
She ran toward me, giggling, with a snack box.
High Seer.
A snack.
He opens his pouch and places it on the floor. A small sugared donut, half bitten. Scout No. 4.
She said,
Uncle, you look hungry.
and shoved this into my hand.
Another blade raises his hand and produces the same donut. Then another. Then all 12. They all stare at the pile of donuts. The High Seer pinches the bridge of her nose. High Seer.
You are telling me that the heir located every one of you in 12 separate recon positions, spread across the village, to give you snacks?
The blades nod in shame. Testimony number 2, the growing obsession. The captain clears his throat. Captain.
Seer, the problem escalated.
High Seer.
How?
Captain.
We began competing.
The High Seer closes her notebook. High Seer.
A competing.
Captain.
We created a pool.
High Seer blinks slowly. Captain.
Wagering shadow tokens on who could avoid detection the longest.
High Seer.
Was Orindal aware of this pool?
All 12 shake their heads violently. Scout No. 9.
No, she just found us, like she was born to ruin our pride, like a luminous predator.
Scout No. 7 whispers.
Like a smiling, glowing doom sparrow.
Testimony number 3, the day they forgot their mission. Scout No. 2 speaks next. Scout No. 2.
One day, Veil Warden Merithiel summoned me.
All blades shiver at her name. Scout No. 2.
She asked, "Why are you hiding behind the goat shed instead of guarding the air?"
High Seer.
And your answer?
Scout No. 2.
I told her Orindal was the one guarding us.
The room goes dead silent. The High Seer drops her pencil. Testimony number 4, the complaint. The captain bows again. Captain.
Merithiel filed an official complaint that we were no longer performing our duty, that we had lost focus.
High Seer.
Lost focus?
Captain.
We forgot the mission entirely. We were obsessed with hiding.
He trembles. Captain.
We thought we had perfected the craft, but she proves us wrong every time.
Testimony number 5, the final straw. Scout number 11 steps forward, eyes hollow. Scout number 11.
The last day, Orindal approached us and
He starts crying. Scout number 11.
She threw glitters on us for laughs.
The room shudders. Another scout then added,
We leave glitters everywhere we go, and we are supposed to be untraceable.
The High Seer's judgment. The High Seer closes her notebook with a long exhale. High Seer.
Your trauma is recognized. Your failure, understood.
The Blades bow in relief. High Seer.
But hear me.
She leans forward, expression grim. High Seer.
You 12 have achieved something no Umbral Blade before you has ever done.
Captain.
Easier.
High Seer.
You survived a year being hunted by a glowing, experimental, hyperactive legendary Alarian heir with infinite curiosity and zero restraint.
She stands. High Seer.
That is not failure. That is legend.
The Blades finally relax. High Seer.
Your counseling continues tomorrow. Bring the doughnuts. I sense a pattern.
Epilogue. The replacement. As the Blades leave the office, they pass the Royal Veil Guards entering the deployment chamber. One Umbral Blade whispers,
Good luck, brothers. May your bones be strong.